What's up, everybody? Little Big Robot's back. Hi there. Quick video. I wanted to go over some more of my restructuring of my collection here, my tiny collection. So, as you might know, I'm always moving this stuff in and out and around. So I have a lot of plans for it. I try to keep everything down to these 3 shelves. And the reason I do that, this is my backlog, and it starts from there. The reason I do that is because if I added on more shelves, which I could do, this is one room in my house. My wife's got several shelves that she fills with her stuff, and we both have our little hobbies and stuff. If I add more, then what's going to end up happening is I'm going to end up just buying more and more and more stuff, and then that stuff that also will eventually wind up in boxes, not used, whatever. So what I'm basically doing here is I'm kind of reconfiguring what I'm collecting or making, and then also what I want to go ahead and call done and pack away. For example, Galador here, which is a great, I'm sure everybody has heard of this line. It's a horrible Lego line and nobody liked it. But as a toy line, it's really fantastic. Here's some of my custom ones I've done using Galador parts and other stuff. And I got these little guys hidden throughout. But I pretty much finished. I have several versions of several copies of every Galador character except for 2. One of them is a little electronic version that makes sound and light. The other one is about $80-90. So I can see them on eBay occasionally, and I want to get one, but I'm kind of like, eh. But this is pretty much done. There's just some customs and then the figures. So I'm debating whether I want to put all my custom stuff and my painted figures and all my little Gunpla stuff. I've already packed some of this away. You can see how it's kind of empty looking. I'm debating whether I want to pack the customs away because over time, as you can see, everything gets really, really dusty really fast. They fall down, they break parts off. You know, it's just some of these things, you've just got to kind of eventually put them away. These are just my random Gunpla kits and model kits up there I've been building over the last few years. And so what I'm doing is I'm probably switching to collecting all of the Build Fighters Tri-Universe, which started with beginning Gundam, and then went on through this latest one, which is Battle Log, which I have all the kits for that, starting with that one. So I'm thinking of reserving all these Gundam here, take up 3 shelves, maybe putting away most of the customs, especially some of them that are old I didn't do a very good job on. But I like them and stuff, but, they're starting to get super dusty and sticky. They get kind of crappy and grody, after you get so much dust on them. So you need to really just pack them away eventually, except for some of my favorites like that and that and that. So I might do that, make some room that way. And although Galador is one of the main lines that I just really love, I just haven't bought one in forever because they don't make them anymore. They're done. So I know the end result for Galador is about that. Gunpla kits can't come out forever, so they need room to grow. Over here I have my Joy Toy mechs, 1/25th scale mechs. Those constantly come out, so I'll have those. I can keep growing those. This is Hexagear, and Hexagear mixed with Armored Puppet. So that will continue to grow, so I'm going to save that. Here's another example of, one of my favorite things ever. The McFarlane, 7-inch McFarlane Fortnite line is so, so good. I just love it. Just as figures. I don't play Fortnite or anything. I just love the figures. They're just really fun to play with and mess around with. But I have maybe 5 left to own, and then I own them all. I even have some I haven't opened yet. So I don't want to start having that kind of collection that I don't actually enjoy and open and pose and have fun with. And of course, the Warhammer McFarlane is probably my favorite toy of all time. I just love this thing. They're getting a little crowded in there, but I do have repeats. And I've got 5 more coming, including 2 more larger orcs. So this needs room to grow. So I don't want to pack away the Fortnite, but I'm just kind of debating what to do with that. Another example is Ben 10. I love these Ben 10 toys. I've never watched, I've seen a couple episodes, of course, but I just love their design and their look. I just think they're just so fun. You've probably seen me do videos of theirs before. so I don't know if I'm going to pack those away. I don't want to. And then I've got Rahio here. Rahio constantly grows, puts out, not constantly, they occasionally put out new models. So that's going to be a line I need to grow. And then what I changed down here is this will be all my gachapon and like little pocket toys, little wind-up toys, like kind of like, this won't really have a theme. It'll just be fun little toys that I like, trying to keep them under a certain size. And then that will be my Sherman tank toys. So those can grow little or not, I don't know. So those can kind of intermingle. They don't really need their own shelf. They're kind of just fun. And then of course on the bottom I have my backlog, which excuse the dog here and the wires everywhere. The backlog, which extends over here, which I'm getting done. Hopefully within a month or two, I can do a kit a day. Every other day I'll have a kit or two done. So watch for reviews on that. So, and then what I've got to do over here is my idol, baby metal, K-pop. It's going to be my princess, you know, queens of rock and pop wall. I got Bora there, and you know, Sue Metal, and Cheyenne and Sakura and stuff. So I need to extend that. So I'm thinking this thing here, this is my mini tower, or mini, kind of just mini toys. That one I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and move over here. Excuse me. These are just two little cabinets I put together. I threw in some older toys in there, some actual vintage ones I owned. That one's mine. That one was not mine. That one was not. Which ones are mine? That. Those two. That I have a code on them, but that's mine from when I was a kid. This and I bought because I loved Power Lords, but I didn't have the actual old toy. And then these are all mine. I made that one out of clay. So I have some original old vintage ones. So I might move that mini tower over here and make this the kind of little display showcase area. I've got to clean up somehow I've got to clean up the router and all the wires. There's so many wires. I hate wires. So that's the next kind of project. And then of course I've got to rebuild all the snap ships and put them up there. Here's the big mess, but you can see what I'm doing here with the closet. Wires. I need to get rid of those. And then I've got, I had to move this paperwork out here on the side. What this is as you get a kit done, for example, you mark the date of it. Hopefully, this is what you should be doing. We should all be doing, or the date you received it or bought it or whatever. And then you put the date on, and then you can organize them by date. So I've got to redo these so they're in a nice organized fashion, so that as you get things done, you literally just slide it into the group. So like this is all Gunpla here. Just slide it in there, and it's automatically on the proper date. These are all snap ships, so I'll slide the completed snap. I've got all those completed as well. And then you can see I've organized most of my 20 lines up here. Armored Puppet, Rahio, Hexbug, which is not a line to collect. I've collected them all, but that's I might do a review on that. Alternation, Dollar Tree toys, Evaz, you know, just tons of stuff, but I need to keep it organized. Here I've got my book that I'm actually writing slowly. I'm cataloging all the toys that I own. So it might be larger than that, but probably not. It's probably, I don't know, 500, 600 things. I got some old stuff up there. Epic Cell, Warhammer 40K, tons of Lord of the Rings, 2000s of Lord of the Rings. Mega Crystal Dragons from Mega Constructs. So I might get rid of those. So I've got all this stuff here, and I'm slowly going, and of course here's the mess of all messes I'm working on. This is where I review and stuff. So I need to eventually get two nice round lights just hanging over here. I'm gonna probably poke around with that. So as you can see, I've got a lot to do here, but it's just I like that it's always a work in progress, and it's been really fun having a small YouTube channel that I do for a hobby. I explained on Twitter today, it's kind of like having a hobby garden, you know, like just a little cute garden. You put little strawberries in, or maybe you grow, you know, little stuff like that, and it's just this fun little hobby. But it's slowly grown over time. I've had it since 2007. So by the way, if you are watching this now and you don't subscribe, please do, because I'm trying to get to 3,500, 4,000 subscribers by the end of 22. So I'm at 27 or something, 26 now. So please subscribe, that'd be fun. Just because it's fun, it's like a little game. I have a job. YouTube isn't my moneymaker, but I get a little money from them so that I can use it towards toys and stuff. So if you like what I do, please subscribe, blah, 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 all that good stuff. But anyway, that's what I'm working on. Just a quick, ouch. I hate this thing. It hangs from the ceiling fan, and I had to put a long one so we could click it. But I will walk by and I'll touch it with my forehead and it'll shock me because the air is so dry right now because of the winter. So there you go. But anyway, that's what I've been working on. Just thought I'd do a quick update. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.